Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to Base Boxing Basement Triple B. Please like, please like. Okay, so we have the rematch. Big Joyce with the big bang, Zhilei Zhang, and they've just weighed in, man, and man, we got the big lumps here. Yeah, Joyce came in weighing 281 pounds, which is 25 pounds heavier than last time. His heaviest ever, the Big Bang, stepped on. And I thought he'd been looking a bit slimmer actually, but I was wrong. The Big Bang, 287 pounds, 9 pounds heavier than last time. And again, the heaviest weight ever. So we got two giants here. I mean, just imagine, like, you know, what is it, you know. Marciano was 100 pounds lighter. How could the old heavyweights compete with these giants? But it's an interesting fight. I didn't think it was a truly necessary fight. You know, I'd rather have seen Zhang go on to fight for a title and Joyce fight another contender, because they're both, you know, almost 40. So, you know, I just can't help but be excited though about this fight anyway, because there's not a lot of good boxing going on, especially in the heavyweight division, which is just frozen dry at the moment. Yeah, and we got, so what do you make of the weight? I mean, Joyce goes, oh yeah, I didn't listen enough to other people when I came in light, but he'd weighed like 260, 256 before quite a few times. But maybe for the big Zhang, it wasn't the right tactic. But 25 pounds heavier, that's big weight. He's like, ass looked huge. And he has, I had noticed before against the press, I was like, has he got a bit of a belly? A little bit, yes. A little bit, which is a bit odd. I mean, he's just obviously been eating, man. He's been smashing the Chinese takeaway with big Bosch, whatever his name is, that fat idiot. Oh, Big John Fisher. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Afterwards, the jugger Chad, yeah, it was quite funny. The Dev Coronation Chicken Sani, who just loves laughing at his own jokes. But he was like, oh, so what did he weigh there? 281, 282. It was actually 281 and a quarter. And Joyce likes, I don't know, was it? I wasn't really listening, which is kind of funny. Just kind of funny. He's claiming that he'll be bigger and stronger whilst keeping the same speed. Well, he's not really had any speed. We know it. He must be the slowest heavyweight of all time. I mean, top quality. I'm talking about. Zhang, yeah, again big. He seems confident. He seems in good shape. A little bit more like lard around his waist, but you can see by his shoulders and all that he looks in good shape. And he seems to think, Zhang, when he was interviewed, that Joe's eye is still damaged from the first fight. It hasn't healed up. And I don't think he kind of understands that it was the other eye, actually, that he swelled up. He thinks the Joe's left eye, which is the one with all the scar tissue, he seems to think that's the eye that's still battered from the first fight, when it was the right eye that closed. I don't know. I thought he would have realised that Joyce had those scars and was always having them scars, but I don't know, he seemed a bit confused. But yeah, so prediction. Well, I watched the first fight a couple of times, and you know what, Joyce, I just noticed Joyce was just standing in exactly the right range, yeah, for Zhang to ping off his left hand. He should have been getting closer. Yeah, he should have been getting closer and walking forward with more authority, instead of letting Zhang unload, you know, in the right distance. Easier said than done with the Big Bang, smashing you in the face. But I feel he should get closer. What do the weights tell us? I don't know, man. It seems like it's going to be, I mean, Joyce, he's going to have to go for it. I don't think he's going to fight any different, really. I mean, one of the main, he did get beat on an injury, remember that? Yes, it was caused by punches, you know, that stopped his vision from seeing the punches. But in my opinion, well, having rewatched the fight, he was coming on. But this weights now has been such a mess. It's so different now. I just don't know. I'm going for Joyce to get dinged a few times in the early rounds. Yeah. and hopefully if he doesn't get the eye injury, pick up eye injury or big you know, swellings around his face, he will start to pick up around round 4 or 5, and he'll start landing more, and Zhang will slow down and he'll catch more. And I think you know, especially with the extra weight, or I don't know, 9 pounds on Big Bang probably isn't that much, but to carry around, it's still something. And Joyce's engine will keep working, and he will eventually stop the Big Bang in the latter half of the fight, maybe round 10. Zhang has been down twice in his career, albeit the amateurs, against Camarele, who knocked him down quite hard, and Zhilei, who knocked him down in the Olympics. So's Joyce, though. I can't remember, a couple of Russian guys, or some fat Turkish guy, I think, even put him over. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going for Joyce. It's not a confident pick, so I don't see this as a betting fight, you know, unless you think, find some odds that are really good. I don't really see this as a betting fight. Not like last time, it was worth a bet, but of Zhang to KO, because the odds were too long. But here, I don't know, man. I'm just, the weights are very weird. But my prediction: Joyce, big Joe Joyce, yeah. Gets through a few hairy early rounds, you know, and then after the 4th, 5th round probably starts taking over, starts hurting the Big Bang, who gasses and then gets stopped around the 10th. Yeah, and Big Joe needs this win, man. Yeah, otherwise we can no longer call him the Jugger Chad. He needs to win, because if he loses, he becomes the Jugger Bum. Peace in the Middle East.